So yeah, that's pretty much about three tweaks. What we have done is we gave a keywords first, then we went to people, and from here we went to all filters. From all filter, what are the filters we need to select? We selected those additional filters. And then first what we have done, either we have given last name, she, her, or hers, and we got a list of results of women candidates who would have mentioned she, her, or hers in their last name. That was the first week. Second week, what we have done, we have leveraged the school session and started typing girl or woman or women's and whatever it's coming from the drop down, and we started picking those list of diversity based colleges. So if we don't even know full names, all the names of diversity, no need to get panic. We can still go and use like girls space A so that we get all the list of girls sentence or girls Anameri, whatever the alphabet starting with A, we'll get that. Then after reaching out the limit of girl space A list of colleges, we can go for girl space B, girl space C, girl space T, like that up to girl space Z. Similarly, woman space A to woman space Z. Similarly, Mahila space A to Mahila space Z. As long as possible, you can keep going. Because the best thing in LinkedIn free version, when we pick a list of schools from the drop down, we do not have any limitation. Then now third, what we have done, we have leveraged this open source search, means basically an open-ended search, which is basically in a NoSQL unstructured data. It directly picks from the entire text of that particular field. So under the school field, this you remember, this filter you do not even have in LinkedIn Recruiter. We have LinkedIn Recruiter, this filter where we can pick up from the drop down, but we do not have a filter. And let's say if I go to Recruiter, and if I see here school, so here in the school, whatever is there, I have a drop downs. So it's not Boolean friendly. I have to pick up from the drop down. So no school found because it's not Boolean friendly. We have to pick up from the drop down. But wherein in the free version of LinkedIn, if I just go here, this is basically a Boolean friendly. So anyways, those some junk list was there. On that only we ran. Let's reset this. Your results. 6,77,000. We did not give any keyword, just people. And in a keyword section, just from the all filter, we scroll down and under the school, woman or girl, and show results. And yeah, we have all diversity results. So 3 hacks. One, the first hack, reset, all filter, just go in last name, she or hers. First hack. Awesome. Now hack, we just pick this, remove it, reset, all filter, all filter. Balike or Balika or Kanya or Mahila or girl. Okay, how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's remove one. Just Indian based. So yeah, again, like what we used here, Mahila, Kanya, Balike, Balike, they would have done their schooling from those ones. As I mentioned, there might be 5% of non-diversity because they would have been mentoring or coaching or training in those related schools. This is second hack. And the third hack, let's say we just remove, reset, all filters, come here. School, girls, you and I. Okay, girls. Okay, so girls school, SCH. In school, then women's ENG. Women ENG. So yeah, I'll just move on. Interest of time. This is third hack. And then show results. So yeah, we have around 30,000. All right, so I'll just take a pause. Any doubts in these three hacks? One, in the last name we are giving she, her, or hers. Second, from the drop down, we are picking the list of women engineering colleges or women-based colleges. Third, what we're doing is we are going to all filters, and which is a Boolean friendly search filter, something here, which is in a keywords, either first name, last name, title, or school. Here we are giving girls, women, or anything related kind of a keywords. So yeah, three simple hacks, but makes a lot of difference.
Shiv, I have a question. Can we also give designation in the filter, or we have to give it in the script?
You can.
Sorry?
You can.
Okay. Where can I give that?
Go to all filter. Scroll here, title.
Already given.
You have all those software engineers. You can use keyword session, you can use designation, variety of filters, you can use it. That will cover in another series of sourcing from LinkedIn free version, tied up on LinkedIn free version. What are things we can do on LinkedIn free version? There is a series of sessions on a LinkedIn free version. In that, we can cover in depth. But just for your answer, can we give a titles? Yes, we can give a titles.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Shiv, out of these three methods, like first name, last name, and school, which one is the effective one?
I would say this one, under the school, completely going with the unstructured pattern. This actually, in fact, all the three are effective because again, it depends on the location where you're working. This is for India. schools picking up from here as well. Picking up from here is also effective as long as you're able to get all the list of schools. But otherwise, anything, just try.
Yeah, because last name, most of the Indian market, still, women IT professionals have not updated their last name with she, her, hers. So,
Not
is
everyone
there any
would
other?
write. Now, if you see here, you have so many profiles. They did not write she, her, or hers. Not necessary that everyone will be writing.
Yeah,
But yeah. So maybe
that means there
1%,
are
not even
also
1% of LinkedIn population would write he, him, or his, or she, her,
true,
or
true.
hers. So out of 7 billion profiles on LinkedIn, I don't even think even there are 7 million profiles who are writing he, him, he, his, or her, or whatever.
Got it, Shiv, got it. So school would be the first go-to, and second would be the first name.
Yes, either from the drop down or either from the Boolean friendly search from keywords.
Got it, Shiv. Yeah, thank you. So first name also effectively works in case if you know the common first names of women IT
If you remove, then you just give like I, she, or Shweta,
Shweta, Swati, Divya, Lakshmi,
Rajni, or
Priyanka.
Chat, or Priyanka. So yeah, this is the fourth hack. If you know the names, popular names, you can just give in the first names. Last name, she, her, or hers. First name, if you have a list of names, you can give those. And then schools, and then schools from the drop down.
Got it, Shiv. Thank you.
Yeah. So, so this is only from the school. Let's remove the school, show results. So we have around 4 lakh profiles. Now let's say under keywords, you just go title. $8,900, 7,800, because these are obviously Indian names. The best part again, if you're searching in other countries and if you're searching for diversity, try giving Indian names. In other country also, Indian diversity names popping up, you'll get a diversity candidates. You can also prepare the list of diversity names from those countries. That also would work.
Got it, Shiv. Shiv, with the help of LinkedIn, these are all the only ways, right, Shiv? Apart from
4
these
ways
three,
I
do
can
you
say.
have?
Yeah, 4 ways, or maybe just in a keyword also you can try to mention. Results.
So it passes from all the information in the resumes, it seems, the keywords.
But here false positive thing might
Could be high.
a little higher.
Those are not designated filters, right, Shiv? It's all keywords.
So they might be voluntarily working for such kind of a groups or anything, and you'll get those results too.
Got it.
Shiva, I have a question here. Would LinkedIn Recruiter give better results, or LinkedIn free version gives better result?
Obviously Recruiter, because it's means it's a paid version first of all. As well, LinkedIn free version gives you the search result output based on the number of connections what you have. But wherein LinkedIn Recruiter is not going with the number of connection. So there are different accounts in LinkedIn Recruiter also. There is I think super premium account, which is basically for a corporate. There is one Recruiter Lite, which still depends on. So the Recruiter Lite will give you the search result up to 6th degree. Free version of LinkedIn will give us the results up to 3rd degree. Recruiter Lite will give us up to the 6th degree.
3rd degree.
And Recruiter will give the whole degree, the main corporate license.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 ways all in all. So this giving in a keywords might work, might not work, but I wouldn't suggest here. the best thing, either in a first name, you give some of the list of first names of women diversity names, or in a last name, you can give she, her, or hers, or maybe from this drop down, we can select the list of women-based engineering schools or women-based schools or colleges or universities. Or again, from here, as an open-ended search, we can still give it from here. Something like, let's see, let's take this. All filters. And again here.
Shiv, when it comes to colleges, like
Hmm?
all the colleges names, when it comes to colleges,
Hmm.
so do you have any sheet like where you have all the list of these colleges? Once we perform it and bookmark it, then we can do this.
You can pick up from the drop down. That's what I'm saying. If you, even if you don't know the name, what you can do is like, you can just go here,
Yeah, women's, yeah.
woman A. So you'll have
Yeah.
all the list of women A, Afad, Ashwika, Anna, and all everything. And once you exhaust this list, again go women space B. Then again you have women Bajaj, Bio Bago, or biological, like that. Then again you can go women C. Then you have
Got it.
Raj College for Women, St. Francis College for Women.
Likewise, we can go with the girls
Likewise, you
or
go
any.
up to D. You need to definitely spend some time, but that is still free. And the best thing, from the drop down, there is no limitation. But to keep LinkedIn most optimized,
100 results.
limit up to 100 list of 100 colleges. So women
Got
space
it.
D, women space E, women space F, like that you go up to women space Z. Then girl space A, space B, space C, space D, up to Z. Then girls space A, space B, space C, up to Z. Then Mahila space A, space B, space C, up to Z. Balike space A, space, so you just go, you have a long list. Just keep on picking up.
Got it.
When I was preparing a list of these things, when picking up from the drop down, in one search 128 colleges, in another search 198, I definitely had to spend at least half a day, at least 3 to 4 hours. But that's worth.
Got it.
And the best part, let's say if you're running some employer referral campaigns, okay, and if you wanted to create some searches and share it with employees. So this is my search. Let's say I just go here. Just the same search link. And I send it to my group of software engineers or engineering managers and say that here is the search. Please pick up people from this search who are there in a first degree connection and who must be looking out for a job. If you see anyone like that, please share as a LinkedIn profile. Amazing employer referral campaigning. We'll have one particular session on creating an employer referral leads, but this is just a hint. Generally, how
Got
do
it.
I create this employer referral leads more effectively?
You
For the
can you
specific
please
goals.
repeat that, please?
We'll cover
Can
in
you
that
please
one
repeat?
session. So let's say now you arrive at some search, not just the diversity, some search where you arrived, which is giving you the right set of results on a linkedin.com, because employees do not have a LinkedIn recruiter. They have a linkedin.com free version of LinkedIn. So you arrive at a search which is giving you decent enough profiles. And now same search, instead of saying enter this in a keyword, enter this in a location, enter that in a people, instead of doing all that drama, which will be like, means they would not get it properly. Rather, what you can do once we arrive at a search, just copy this search URL and insert. So let's say that's it. Now this search will sit in their connection and search. So I'm getting 13,000 result. If I email you and once you click, you might not get 13,000. It might be higher, it might be lesser. And the list of people here, what I'm getting, you might not get the same list of people, because now this search is searching in your network. This is the search for my network. That's where I'm getting this order of the result. In your network, the order must be different. If I email you and if you click on this particular link, let's say if I just share it here in the chat itself. Just click on that and see. Now it will start searching in your network. It might, the numbers might be slightly more or slightly less or whatever it could be. So now it is searching in your network. Now if you see any of those people who are in your first degree connections, and if they're open for opportunity or if you can happen to connect, you can always refer them. So that's a different session altogether about the employer referral. Generating a ER leads, we can cover in our upcoming session anyways. So this is one among them. But yeah, coming back to diversity, 4 tweaks.
I have a
first
request.
name, last name, drop down of the schools, and then from the keyword search.
Yeah, Shiv, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, Shiv, I have a request. Like, as you said that we can bookmark these, searches, and you can.
We lost you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, tell me.
So, as you said, we can bookmark our.
Yes, we can bookmark.
Okay. So, likewise, if you have any, list of the schools where you have bookmarked, if you share that with us, click on it. We will also.
That's what I showed. These are the list of 128 schools which I created, but later on LinkedIn tracked it.
Okay. They have deleted it.
Magic. Yes, they have completely replaced it.
Got it, Shiv. Thank you. Yeah,
Keeping a bookmark also of a LinkedIn for a longer run. This is my learning today, because a couple of months back it was working for a month, and today when I see the complete list of colleges names itself has been changed. So maybe a LinkedIn tracked it and they would have like 121. If you see that time it was a list of 121 colleges, but if you see now, these are not the list of colleges, it's something else. I in fact selected the list of Indian based women engineering colleges.
All your work in me.
Yes, let me just stop the share. Let me see in case if I can track it from the URL once. Give me a second.
Shiv, like first name we do searches with the common women gender specific names. Are there any common women gender specific names, Indian names? No, right?
You have number of names. You can
like last names. I mean, you mean to say last names?
Last name, woman specific last name. No, I do not have. I have
No,
only
right, yes. Got it, Shiv. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you.
Women का last name नहीं होता यार. It's only first name.
True. I was just checking because I have tried it doing it, but yeah, I can target a location like Orissa, Saha, Mukherjee kind of, but not women specific, like diversity specific last names.
Let me see if I have saved somewhere the URLs and see in case if that is working. So bookmark, that some gimmicks has happened in the bookmark, but let me see. This is surprising. How can they can track my bookmark and change? I think I've lost those ones. Nope, nope. Nope, that everything has been gone. Even in this search also, the names appear to be something else. Either the name change has happened or it appeared to be something else. So it's always better that we pick from the drop down on live mode. Yeah, so that's it from this LinkedIn free version, diversity sourcing on a LinkedIn free version. Any further doubts or confusion? I'll just take a pause. Maybe Crunchbase we'll cover in our upcoming session, leadership sourcing for on a Crunchbase, diversity leadership sourcing on a Crunchbase. And maybe after that, we'll go for generating employer referral leads. Anju got 13,000. Yeah. Hidayat, Srinivas, Parmeshwari, Prakash. Any further doubts? Purnima, Uma, Swapna, and there are some.
No, Shiv, it's clear.
Yeah, no some more doubts, right? All right, then that's it. That's it for today about diversity sourcing on free version of a LinkedIn. About the Crunchbase for the leadership hiring, we'll go in our next session. After that, we'll go for a generating a employer referral leads. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank
I'll
you,
be here
Shiv.
for next 5 minutes. If you have any doubts, you can please be there and ask me. But otherwise, feel free to drop.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shiv. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Shiv, I wrote my query in fast meeting. If you could help me on that. These days I'm getting quite many options to select women candidates who are married and they have children. Is there any option to decide on that or select on
They're
that?
married and they have children.
Yes, means they need settled women to work for the company.
Maybe you'll have to use a keywords like returning mother,
Mother.
mother. Think about a kind of a keywords what returning mother
Proud mother.
might write, but not necessarily those keywords would 100% work. There are not a lot of people who are married, who got kids, but I don't think they would write some special words like that.
But today's this thing was quite helpful. At least I'll find female candidates and then I can proceed further.
Awesome. But otherwise, married and have
Thank you.
kids, there are very few people who might write that I'm a returning mother or anything. But there are billions of people who are
Maybe
mothers
actually they are
and they
looking
won't
at
write.
mature women.
Huh?
Maybe they are looking at mature women,
Maybe
somebody
you can
who's
go with the
above
seniority
30 or
directly.
something. Yes.
That I
But
can.
yes,
But
this was
otherwise,
really helpful in finding out that.
no
Thank you
scalable
so much.
solution to find mothers who has kids. So there is a way, but that result would be very minimum. If there are like 10,000 people, you might get only 10 people because very few people write those kind of words. Any further doubts?
With respect to what Anju asked, we can use the keywords like maternity break.
We can
Or
use
people-
that. That's what I'm saying. We can use that. No harm in using. But
Mhm.
the population of people who are writing such keywords is very less. So that's definitely one other way. I'm not saying no, but will it give us enough results?
Yes,
That is the question.
definitely, but considerably something is better than nothing.
Something
So
is better than nothing. That is still fine.
yeah, we can use that.
But otherwise, we can always go with the list of names or anything and the seniority, what we can focus. By default, we'll get it.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank you.
nice
Thanks.
weekend, whatever is
Bye.
left.
Take care. Bye.
You should.
So just thought of covering Crunchbase also today, but for some reason I'm not feeling that well. So that's the reason I'm just dropping off. So now.
Sure.
Okay.
Take care, Shiv.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you so much. Bye.